Okay, you guys, we're heading to Tucson. We're going to meet JP and Linda at the Marin Coffee House. We're going to ride our bikes. It's going to be a good day. It's beautiful out. Hey. Woo-wee. Annette and Juliet and I just finished a little hike here. Our friend tour guide we met on the Arizona Trail told us about this museum, the Amerind Museum and Art Gallery. It showcases Native American art and artifacts. And then they have these really cool hiking trails. So we came out and spent the day exploring around. It's perfect. It's Valentine's Day. Perfect way to spend it. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Okay, check in later. Get outside, people. Okay, you guys, we're painting our casita. You can see how it is now. I'm priming it right now. We'll show you when it gets done. So we had to go through an approval process to get the paint approved. But here we are, out here working. I'll turn around and show you Nettie out here working.
Trying to paint up under the... You are so beautiful.
We're almost done.
We are close.
We still have to do the doors, a little bit of trim. Okay, you guys, there's our new paint job. We got her all spiffed up. And we found some recliners, lazy boys, that people were giving away in the park, or we bought them actually for 40 bucks a piece, which is a pretty good deal. So we have our little room set up.
Adding some weight.
Yep. Hey, hey! Annette's packing her bag, so I thought I'd do a little video. We have been working on this Casita for the last few days. We got it all painted, cleaned up, and so now we're gonna go out and explore a little bit. Our friend Mary from Oregon told us about this Cochise Stronghold Trail that was really cool. So we're going to go do that this morning. We're going to pick up Cheryl, who is a leaseholder. Her and her husband are leaseholders here in the park, and we're going to pick her up, and we're all going to go hiking. So we're going to take you guys with us and explore a new spot. All right. A little campground at the end of the road. And here's our little trail. The Stronghold Divide right there. East-west. Yippee. Whoop whoop. We made it to the divide.
Yay!
Yay!
It's break
Whoop, whoop.
time. Break time.
This is Cheryl. We're all wearing our packs because she's training too for some backpacking. So we're out here doing it, people. Get outside. Well,
We made it.
we made it and it was fabulous.
It was.
We would highly recommend that hike. It was just great. We're tired, so it's a good workout too. All right, well, thanks for coming with us.
Yeah, it was a fun day. Thank you for inviting me
I know it's
along.
fun having Cheryl along, and gosh, just fun to connect with people.
Okay.
All right, check in later. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Gosh, you guys, we've been busy working on our casita. We
Yeah,
love it.
Because all this happened so fast, we didn't really have a plan ahead of time, or we didn't, so
I
we had to,
know.
we've been kind of just putting it together.
So you know how we talked about being on the list for these parks, and they all are different. But the other ones we're on, you're on the list, and when you get to the number 1 spot on the list, they call you and say, hey, there's a spot available. Do you want it? And that's kind of how most of them do it. But this one here, Benson, is different. You could be on the list. The guy at the top of the list has been on the list for 25 years. So you're on the list, and you just, if you're not ready for a spot, you just, it's okay.
You just stay on the list.
And in the other parks, like if you get to number 1 and they say, do you want this spot? And you don't, I think you can say no a couple of times and you go down to the bottom of the list. But this park here, they do it different. So
and this park, when you're ready for to try, you might not get it because your number might not be low enough. But when you're ready to try for a lot, then you call.
Yeah,
you say, okay, I'm interested in this lot.
Yeah. So what happens is you check their website, and they'll put up a site that's available. First, it goes in-house, but then it'll say sites available for the hot list members. And you look at them, and if you see, you could go for all of them. If there's 3 of them up, you could say, I want to put my name on all 3 chances of those, or you could pick one. We picked this one. There were 2 up when we got this one, and we picked this one. And you just say, I want to go on that spot. I would like to try to get that spot. And so every Saturday, so if there's a spot open, that next Saturday after they post it, between 8 and 3, you have to call and say we're interested in that spot. They put your names down. Then between 3 and 3:30 on that day, you call back. And you say, I'm just checking to see if I got that spot. And they pick the lowest number, because you're on a list. So we were number 152 on the wait list. They picked the lowest number out of the people who had called. So the one slot that was at the same time ours, I think they were 139 on the list. We were 152, and we got the spot. So we started calling in December, and they would say, well, there's like 8 people ahead of you. Right. Some might be 5 people ahead of you.
So part of it is just like doing the work, to jump in the hoops, right? Like some people are just like might forget. It's easy to forget because you have to call to say, yeah, I'm interested, and then you have to call back to check. And if you miss the first one, of course, you're not in. But if you miss the second one, you're not in either.
Yeah.
So
and people aren't ready for a spot. So we're 150 people ahead of us. They just, some of them weren't ready for a spot. So anyway.
They didn't call for whatever reason.
So we were coming here anyway. And it was the day before we were leaving Oregon Pipe. And I called. I wasn't thinking we'd get it. And we got it. And then we were coming here anyway, which has been great because we had 3 weeks without a reservation. And so we could just come and spend the whole chunk of time here. And we painted it, you know, we cleaning it up and just getting used to the park. And we love it. We're so glad that we decided to do this. It's great.
We've been exploring around a little bit. We haven't really had time. Like we did go for a hike yesterday.
Yeah, it's a great area.
Just because it was something relatively close, we're like, okay, well, let's go try and get a hike in. But yeah, we've been messing around, working.
Yeah.
Trying to, yeah. So.
And planning trips, I kind of looked at the Arizona Trail and the 300 miles we have to do there and kind of got that logistics kind of in my mind of what we're doing and put in for a couple more permits places. So we're kind of just doing a variety of things here. But anyway, we're glad we made this choice. We've met some amazing people and
some fun people around.
It's been great.
You meet some very fun dogs. There's wonderful dogs here. I know a lot more dog names now than I do people names, but I'll get caught up.
Yep. So we're going to leave in a couple of days because we have a reservation at Saguaro, at Gilbert Ray in Saguaro National Park. We're meeting Deb and Steph, who we met on the Appalachian Trail. And then we'll come back here for a week. And then we'll be, we have reservations. Picacho Peak, Catalina State Park, all the way to the end of March. And then we will be done with Arizona and start our other plans. But anyway, all right, well, thanks for coming with us. Right. And
following on our adventure, this is a new kind of adventure for us, but it'll be great to have a place for 2.5, 3 months of the year and somewhere where you, I mean, it's not, the winters here are mild, but it's not super hot, you know, like the mornings are cold. I kind of like it.
It's great. It's perfect. Okay, you guys, we'll take you with us on our next big adventures. All right.
Okay.
Check in later.
Bye.
Friday, Saturday. Sunday.